Braving the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with the smirk, so mean in the murky depths of.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Free the People. Hello, Mrs. C. Hello, Jim. Hello, Lori. Moonface Pondu, Shauna. Hey, everyone. Okay, Shanny is currently live or starting her live stream, and I think she's going to rage at Foodie. So I wanted to watch this with you. She had some music going that was a bit much for me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait till she starts raging. Hello, Candy. Hello. Pay attention to her chat. There's usually interesting things in there. I know Foodie went live and ate today, and I just couldn't be bothered to watch her eat. Kim, thank you so much for being a member for 4 months. I love I can count on you, girl. Yes, you guys can thank this stream. Actually, thank Kimberlina for it. She really wanted us to snipe, so here we are. Oh, here she goes. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm
Hi guys.
slightly terrified.
What's up, my people?
Hello.
How's shit going for you guys?
Pretty damn
Just a
well.
question. How you guys doing? Who we got in the
Fabulous.
chat? We got Chrissy S, Ruby, Dashin, my love,
Can you
Deanne
stop?
Rose, Syrian,
Let me
Shanny's poop
see.
bucket. Okay. Loki, worst of the internet, Ariana, Lunar, Reese,
I had to say
Chicken
hello.
Joe. We got the Jewels, because she's a gorgeous girls. We got Intangible Stud, Dupin, Libra Lori, Mandinga, Nymph. We have Nymph. We got two.
Two.
How you guys doing? What's up, my folks?
Amazing.
So,
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I don't want to talk too much. Someone said, "Hey, Breeze." Hello. Okay. Oh, that was in Shanny's chat. I don't want to. I'm here for the rage, and I want to be entertained too. So, hello.
phone number by giving the messages out that I gave her from Cameo. Now, they were very supportive messages. You know, fuck the haters, just do you, be good, you're awesome, I love you, and, you know, shit like that. Right?
Mm-hmm. You guys were very chummy. Very chummy.
And, stop saying lies. Jason does not have a warrant out for his arrest.
Uh-oh.
Where'd you get that from, G-Man? Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
G-Man's in
But,
there?
is she gonna buy me a new phone? No. But here's the thing. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna be getting a new phone anyway.
Oh, good.
I
was worried.
So I really don't care, because like that number is gonna be like gonzies in a couple of weeks, so I'm not worried about that.
Hey, Tia. Hey, Pumpkin.
Let me go to Chantal. Chantal, honey,
okay.
baby,
hey,
sweetie, girl. Okay. Do you know you lost all integrity by doxing me? You showed what kind of person you are by doxing me. And also, you probably will lose your Cameo because if you're a paying customer on Cameo, revealing said cameos is actually against terms of service, and you deserve to get your Cameo taken away.
Everyone was reporting her to Cameo on Twitter. Just FYI.
Or do as anything as unprofessional and unethical as you did today. And I'm not going to go into her newer videos. I've seen them today, and I'm sure everyone else has seen it today. Her newer videos, you know, she's basically, you know, caring for her fifis right now by eating large amounts of cheese and stuffing them in her mouth.
Yeah.
You know, big shock.
If we could get Boogie versus Wings, then we could get Shanny versus Chantal. It would be such a good fight. Let me do a poll.
Big shock. And
hold on, you guys.
I'm jealous of her. Why would I be jealous of a woman that looks perpetually pregnant? Why would I be jealous of a woman that's balding? Why would I be jealous of someone with fatty liver disease and her diabetes is completely out of control?
Oh my gosh.
Why would I be jealous of that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not jealous of that. In fact,
good to know.
I have enough confidence in myself where I don't have to be jealous of her.
Okay, I'm doing a poll, you guys.
So, whatever. Anyway, all she can do is just basically do the superficial.
Mm-hmm.
Do things that are in the fleshly. Look at people, judge them by their looks. Look at the appearances and judge them. Listening to reaction channels and repeat the same bullshit that's been pulled on me for 5 fucking years.
For 5 fucking years.
That's all she can do. She doesn't have enough thoughts in her head where she can come up with something original. But I can.
It's so hard to take her seriously with 3 teeth. It's a lot.
So,
do I have her up all the way?
my dear loving people, I want to thank everyone for attending this show. I want to start with
Happy to
this.
be here. Okay. Oh, gluttony. We're going to learn about gluttony in Islam.
In the Quran, it's easy to look up. You can Google search it, but, you know, that's where we get the information, and I trust AI because they're smarter than us anyway. It says, yes, gluttony is warned against in Islam. The Quran, Sunnah, and scholarly works all caution against gluttony. Now, it says here in Surah Al-Araf 31, Allah says, eat and drink, but not excessive. Indeed, he likes those who he likes not those who commit excess. Okay? Now you go down here and it says, yet to the point of extreme excess, the pleasure of eating becomes gluttony, something that is no longer halal. Allah said in the Quran, moreover, eat and drink freely, but do not be excessive, for indeed he does not love those who are excessive. So basically this is saying everything that Foodie does with her mukbangs and her overeating and her binging, according to the Quran, she's no longer eating halal.
Oh, Foodie.
She's eating recklessly, and it's completely forbidden in Islam to do this.
Foodie, I think you should go live and address this.
Excessively. If she actually took her faith seriously, she
doesn't.
wouldn't do this stuff.
We know this.
She wouldn't. Period. She would not do this stuff. But she's a hypocrite. So let's go into a little bit of what Islam says about hypocrisy.
I think so, Jem.
Let's see if she has any of these qualities in Islam. In Islam, hypocrisy
That's kinda
is
scary.
called nifaq and is considered a serious sin. A serious sin.
A serious
Hypocrisy.
sin.
A serious sin. You see how she goes after me over things that she
Wait, I have a question, but isn't all sin serious?
crit or munafiq is someone who appears to be Muslim but is secretly disbelieving or actively working against the Muslim community. Now, we
No.
all know she put on that hijab
Hey, Joe.
for Salah. She didn't do it for her faith.
True.
She did it for Salah. Hence, she is a munafiq. She is a hypocrite. So, some signs of a hypocrite include intentionally lying, like intentionally
Oh.
lying about the things I've told you over and over again. What actually happened in reality. Breaking promises.
Yeah, I'll give Shanny that. She knows how to Google, and she does it well.
Promises to me. Cheating when trusted. Showing
Cheating,
my doxing me. All right.
doxing.
The term hypocrisy can also refer to engaging in pious behaviors for praise rather than genuine motivation. You know how she says,
Motivation.
I'm losing weight and la la la.
Motivation.
She eats like about 4,000 calories. That's the hypocrisy, okay? Let me go down to here. In
Hypocrisy.
Islam, the munafiq, or false Muslims, or false believers, are a group decreed in the Quran as outward Muslims who
Well,
are
she counts as the whole ass group. She's as
disbelief,
big as it.
kufir, and actively sought to undermine the Muslim community. In the Bible, the Holy Bible, it says, do not trust those who outwardly appear as sheep, but inwardly they are wolves seeking to destroy you. She's been doing this for a long time, okay?
Three of the people said I'm lost. I can't follow because of her reading skills. I don't know. Much like church in my real life, like if they talk about one thing for too long, I'm just tuning out. I'm assuming she's going to pass around the little plate and for 45 minutes speak on how we need to tithe or we're going to hell.
Your gluttony and your hypocrisy and you not being a proper Muslim. Now, I know you can use the excuse, I'm not a perfect Muslim. No, you are purposely doing these things knowing they are haram.
She
See,
doesn't care.
the difference is you don't have this, the heart. The Quran isn't in your heart. The Bible is not written in your heart. You ignore it for your own selfish desires. Okay? So speaking of which, I just want to point something out to people, okay? This is exactly how Foodie sounds, by the way. I'll put this on. This is how Foodie sounds when she eats. People could say I'm wrong for this, but this is how she sounds.
Okay.
You heard her with the cheese today. She sounded exactly like that, okay? Exactly like that.
Kristen's in Shanny's chat and said, you're not wrong, but didn't put the G, you know?
It's really gross. So let's go back to the audience.
Okay, let's.
All right.
Shanny's message is right, her delivery is wrong.
So
Wrong.
let's see. That's what Eden sounds like. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The double entendre of the pig in Islam. Well, she's as non-halal because of her overeating and binging, as a pig would be
Binging.
non-halal. They're in the same category. They're not halal. They are haram. They are sinners. They sin against Allah. Okay.
Hold on, I gotta mute.
They
Chachi
sin
has a lot to
against
say.
Allah. So, what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna go into. I want all the new like Beezers and everyone who are new to Chantal to listen up, because Chantal, they call it the Chantal cycle, the reaction channels, and I've noticed it too myself. I just didn't say anything.
Okay, I'm back.
Until she started talking about my children.
She does that a
Okay.
lot. Oh, look at this.
Is this my new content? Well, it's just added content. Tomorrow we're going to get into the alien stuff, which is way better. Okay?
Okay, can you stick with this for a while? Because this is much more entertaining.
She has the Chantal cycle phase, and she goes through this phase over and over again. She's been doing this for years, and I just want you to, you know, if you're new to Chantal and you've watched her videos, just see, this is like, since she decided to go 5 years in my past, I figured why not go into 5 years of her past, you know?
Let's do it.
And show what she does to her audience, which is manipulation tactics, giving false information out about dieting and health, and pretending she knows everyone.
Is she drinking?
She doesn't. She doesn't care about any of her Beezers. If the
Right,
Beezers
Peter?
go out of line in her way of thinking, or says something that she doesn't disagree with, she's going to go on the firm attack, which, you know, shows you that she'll dox you too. If you're a customer of hers and you give her Cameo, she'll dox you. She'll dox you talking to her on Cameo. If you disagree with her, just remember, she did it to me, she'll do it to you. There's like so many people she's messed with. So many Beezers went away. There's Missy Moo.
You know what's wild to me? All these people are fine with Chantal doxing other people, but they cry when it happens to them. But I'm still here for it.
Is probably the next on the list of the
Missy Moo?
say fuck you to.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, Chantal's a criminal, by the way, in Kuwait. She's not supposed to be publicly using profanity or displaying anger in public. It goes against human decency laws
Cheater
in
Beezers.
Kuwait. And all there needs to be is a few calls to the Kuwaiti consulate for them to realize that, yes, she is a criminal. And not only does she do it in public, she does it on camera. It's completely stupid. It's stupid. So let's go into this wonderful Chantal phase, shall we?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Oh, by the way, this comes from Marley Hendricks. We're going to be looking at the majority, actually all the videos tonight we're going to be watching is all Marley Hendricks.
Awesome.
Okay? All of them.
If I pause, we miss a few seconds. I'm not worried about this part, so I'm trying not to do that so much. So I see everybody, and I really appreciate you all being here. Hi, hello, hello.
Or what, well, this isn't quite a reaction channel, more of a, an archive channel, but with, you know, cuts and stuff in the videos added little sprinkles of wordage. But
Wordage.
But I knew all about this stuff for the longest time. But
And you supported her.
she wants to bring up people's kids continually. She wants to spout lies and rumors. She wants to dox people. She wants to treat people bad because they disagree with her. Just simple disagreements will cause her to dox you.
True.
Will cause her to spit on your image.
Not spitting on her.
Is my image clean, squeaky clean? Absolutely not.
But you don't want spit on it.
Absolutely not. I have things in my past that I regret, I feel sorry for, but I've grown
She draws the line at the spit.
from them. I know I was wrong for my past. A lot of things. But I tend to learn from my mistakes. I realized that a lot of the information and why I didn't receive the help as long as I have is because I was very much highly influenced by this woman. I very much loved her, tried to take care of her, tried to console her. I fought for her. I was at her beck and call. I was there for her. And for her to treat me like I was absolutely nothing to her is honestly very insulting to me. Because I've done so much for this woman, for her to just spit in my face. But I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. I know how to punch. I know where to go. I know where to aim. I know her very well through her videos. And I think that's her number one fear, is another person who knows her that's like, not this time. Not this time. I'm not going to let you get away with this bullshit. So let's dive into this video, folks. See, this actually, you see her running back and forth, that actually proves to you, by the way, that she can actually move. She can actually do things.
No, she used to be able to.
She chooses not to.
She used to be able to.
Unlike someone like me, who has fibromyalgia and severe arthritis, I can't move very well. Oh, by the way, shout out to the Fat Cow Chronicles. You rock, girl. I think you're fucking awesome. I just started watching your videos. They're awesome. They're absolutely awesome. I love how she has her own... she's very original. She doesn't repeat the same shit that other people say. She actually, really puts a lot of thought in her work and her content.
She's cool.
So I appreciate her. So if you want to look at the Fat Cow Chronicles, it's PHAT fat, not FAT fat. Go subscribe and look at her videos. A big shout out to her, because I find her wonderful. Does she agree with me? Absolutely not. Does she think I'm a horrible person? Yeah, but I like her content. I can deal with someone not agreeing with me and actually, not lashing out on them.
Loophole.
Okay. But let's just get into this some more.
Let's do that.
I'm gonna do a weigh-in right now, even though I just ate.
Oh, speaking of weigh-ins, I think I figured out the scale problem. And you're going to see it later in this video.
Okay.
But I think I figured out the scale problem. Everyone's like, she has to weigh more than what she says she weighs. Right now she says she's like 155 kg, which is, I think, 160 pounds or something like that. The thing is, her scale can only get up to 160 kg. She only had 5 kg left, so that's why she stopped doing it. But I think with the scale she had at this time and the scale she has now, what I think is, you remember with the old scales where it wasn't digital, it just go around in a circle. I think that's what's happening, is the meter on the scale can only weigh so much. So I bet she's 100 more pounds overweight than what she says she is.
Oh, we know that.
She's huge. She looks like she's perpetually pregnant. So I think what's happening is because it only goes up to 160 kgs, it's spinning itself around and saying it's only this much kgs, but it's really not. That's my theory. Don't quote me on this.
Okay, are you missing half a tooth? I'm sorry, I just cannot stop staring at your mouth. Are you missing half a tooth?
Is that 0? $3.99.
You see, 400 pounds, okay? That's how she looks at 400 pounds. Just hold on a second. This gets really juicy.
Lovely.
Marty said Ariel G owns Marley Hendrix's channel back when he exposed her as being Cookie while trolling Enchanted Roses.
Fucking
Whoa.
weird. She can't put her own socks on her feet. You see how she puts socks on and like she tips her leg in the back of her to put a sock on? Because
Yeah,
she
it
like
looks
can't
painful.
bend forward because there's just so much
One tooth left. Half tooth in it.
stomach flush.
I don't want to hear about
Anyway.
this.
She can't put her socks on. So what did she do?
Stomach flush?
She forced Pete to put socks on for her. I mean, this shows what she does to friends, you know. Pete was such a good guy, get her food, you know, help her put clothes on. When she had her hysterectomy, he actually had to lift her stomach up and clean the folds.
Must have got some buff arms after that.
Stunk.
It had to
Too.
stink. Oh, yeah.
He was very much taken advantage of during this time, Pete's. And as soon as she met Salah, she threw him away. You know, he's still at the same crummy hotel he was in, treated him like he was shit, pretended he's not in her life anymore. Doesn't even mention him. When's the last time you heard Foodie actually mention Pete's?
I don't know. The smell,
And
I
poor
know.
Pete's, he's trying the best he can. And I'm pretty sure he has a little bit Asperger's, so that like makes me think of my baby, you know? And knowing how much she neglected Pete's and took advantage of Pete's and then threw him away as soon as she found Salah or paid for Salah or, you know.
You lost me here because you've done the same exact thing. You let your boyfriend harm your autistic child and then let your son be sent away and kept the boyfriend. But okay, I'm here. We're good.
All right, I'm coming, guys. I know you want your breakfast. You want the window open. I'm coming. You patient freaks.
Another day,
See,
another
that's
hope.
another thing that always bothered me about her. I always was quiet about this stuff, but I'm going to say it now. She always said, she just called her cats freaks. She always insults her animals. Like she does it with Julia too, insulting her animal. Like with me, like with Watermelon and Gavin, it's just nothing but love. You know, I don't insult my cats. Why should I insult my cats? They're good babies. She does.
I can't get my hairline right today. A lot of you people worry about what you're gonna wear. Can't get your hair right. Have a bad hair day. This is a bad hair day, okay? When you have to fake your hairline, you're having a bad hair day. I'm hoping with all the healthy food.
Yeah, that does put off Steven Seagal vibes. But you know, she's got to put her hair fibers in her hair. You know, I have a bad hair day. Put on a wig.
Food I'm going to be eating, that will help. But probably not, because I think it's a hormonal problem. Anyways.
Oh, you're overweight and it's a hormone problem? No, it's you gorging food and not having any self-control.
I forgot how big her arm is because it's always covered up. That's an entire person.
And if you actually correct your eating habits, like today, what I had for dinner was a salad with romaine,
It's a salad.
cucumber, tomato, and some Greek vinaigrette.
Oh.
You know, I'm running toward that, you know, that course and losing weight, girl. You could do it with me if you want, but food's...
You sounded like you still want to be friends with her, Shanny. Are your feelings just hurt?
This mess is positivity and appreciating the journey.
So this is what everyone has seen. This is the Chantal cycle that you can see on screen here. This is something that I've noticed myself. She does this every few months, this cycle. And you got new people coming in all the time watching Chantal. And they notice this cycle too. And then they go to the channel, the reaction channels, and they put this on the screen. And then they're like, huh, that is true. Because, you know, there's only a few times, whatever it is, where you could just see the cycle over and over and over again before you realize, yeah, this is a bona fide fact. And she's doing...
We cycle weekly now.
Bona fide fact. And she's doing this right now. Right now, she's in this phase, right, of the cycle. She's in the binge eating phase. Because she's already done the breakdown. She already has, you know, made her excuses on why she has to eat chocolate and chips every day and drink soda that's full sugar, and why she needs to eat cheese constantly. You know, this is a woman with fatty liver disease, okay? And not only that, she has no gallbladder. You can't eat fats when your gallbladder is removed. It will kill you. It will kill you. But she ignores that. She ignores the high fat. She eats the greasy food she did today. Fried and greasy food. She eats fatty sausage. She drinks gravy.
She does.
You know, she's constantly obsessed with poutine. I have no fucking idea why.
I don't know.
But this is what she's been doing.
I was gonna say, I don't have a gallbladder. I got mine removed during my drinking days. You could probably assume why. And so mine was removed, and I ate greasy food after, and I'm still alive to tell the tale. It's like, it doesn't feel good, but
like,
you won't
oh
die.
God, she's doing it
You will die.
again. But she's just going to continue to do this over and over and over again. And to the naysayers in the chat, don't you tell me what I'm doing is wrong. Okay? Shots were fired. She wants to dig in my past, I'll dig into hers. You get what you give. So it says here, weight loss attempt, number 1. Okay? Weigh in at 360, 370 pounds, which is actually pretty much where she is now. Calorie count. Does this sound familiar to you guys? This is like what she's recently done. Counting calorie or new fad diet, cleanse, fast, detox. It will work this time. I know my body. She's done that so many fucking times. You have no idea. Forgetting all the time she failed the same exact diet in the past. 30-minute videos lecturing her viewers on pseudoscience she read from shady websites, soft-spoken healthy grocery hauls and mukbangs. BB will eat the rest of this. Now, back in that time, they put that BB will eat the rest of this. Doesn't that sound familiar? When she goes on and she's like, "Oh, this is for Salah. This is for Salah."
Never for him.
Vlogs and fantasies about being 120 pounds. You know. She's recently done the treadmill for like 4 days and then was like, oh my God, this is too hard and uncomfortable. And she quits.
Welcome to Restart number... I don't even know.
Pick a year.
Alright guys, so I was very serious when it came to ending the mukbangs. Especially for now. especially for now. As I'm going to be embarking on a healing journey. And
Healing.
I know
Ew.
I've attempted this before many times. Yes, I have. But...
And you failed. I think this is actually a scam she's been pulling for the longest time. Like, almost like a unwritten script. I think she's doing this stuff on purpose, actually. You know?
Do you?
Because... it's gone on for so long now that it's like, it's hard not to see that she's purposely doing this as a video.
Okay, this is all fine and dandy, but you're telling us a bunch of stuff we already know. You talked personally with her. She doxed you. This is what we get? This is it?
Who are trying to lose weight because they listen to her because, you know, they like her and it hurts them.
Like, I was picturing you two fighting sumo style tonight.
I have a trip to go on. I have many trips to go on. I have a life to live as a healthy person. I've never experienced that, being fully healthy. And this is going to be my way of doing it, which...
Yeah, and you never did it. You do it for like a couple of days and then you stop and then you repeat the process and you've repeated it so many times that people aren't going to feel sorry for you. You know, why put something on camera and say you're going to do something if you don't intend to do it? You know, if you truly wanted to do this and lose weight, you would. I am. You know why? I truly want to do it. I truly want to lose weight. I truly am sick of being stuck in my body.
I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on.
Able to I don't want to be stuck in my body anymore. It's too painful to be in my body. But since I've been losing weight, I'll tell you this. I've been dancing because it's just like my bones.
Oh,
I feel
dancing.
lighter. I've been on Ozempic for 6 weeks now. I
just picture Shanny twerking in her kitchen next to pizza.
Today. I'm so happy, and I'm honestly proud of myself because I am sticking to this because it's so important to me to stick to this because it's like, it's everything to me to stick to this diet. It's everything to me.
Of cucumbers and vinaigrette.
To not eat the carbs, to choose to eat a low calorie diet that has no carbs and less sodium.
Are you drunk?
And just try to put myself in better shape, and I'm doing it, and I'm proud of myself, and I know I can continue to do it because I've been doing it for 6 weeks. I've already
6 weeks.
They say it takes 21 days to break a habit. Well, all those eating habits that are bad that I've done, they're gone. I don't even have a desire to like eat chocolate or ice cream or...
She's cured in 6 weeks. That's all it took.
You know, like I don't keep bad food in my house either. Everything is aligned with the diet that I am supposed to be on.
Great.
Which is a diabetic diet, or, you know, in rational terms, a lot of it is keto.
Okay, she's drunk. She has to be drunk. This is giving drunk person telling a story and they don't remember what the F they're talking about. So you're going into some other story and then they start making it up as they go along.
I actually am doing correct keto, you know, leafy, fresh greens and fruits and vegetables.
Great.
No, not fruits so
Keep
much.
it up.
More vegetables
Way to go.
than fruit. Let me just put that out. Diet drinks. Not exactly keto per se, but, you know, I don't want my blood sugar to spike. I don't want to feel sick.
Not that, no.
I had diabetes.
Nobody fucking cares.
And I don't want to feel that way. It's a horrible feeling. So, like, I could imagine why you are continuing to do this to your body when it feels icky. It feels gross.
Oh, we finally got back to
You know,
foodie.
you feel toxic. When, like, fast food, I don't touch fast food. Like, I refuse to touch fast food. I will not eat that high sodium, high carb, high fat shit. No.
No, it's from the devil himself. Stay away.
Not. Anyway,
Never.
enough about me.
Thank God. Enough
I
about
really
you.
have a firm belief in what I'm going to be embarking on. I'm going to fight tooth and nail, like I've already done a million times since waking up today, not to order food and just binge out. I want to become a more spiritual being. And
No, my vegetables, by the way, are not covered in cheese and cream and fats. Just a simple vinaigrette.
And how did you get to that size, Shanny, with just a simple vinaigrette?
Science she read from shady websites. She does this all the time, lecturing people on how to lose weight when she doesn't even apply herself, really.
in a different way, I've been filling my body with so much processed, dead, low vibrational food.
And you still are.
Shanny's face.
You still are.
Look on her face.
Today, in fact, the cheese sticks with 4 tablespoons of ranch.
4.
You still are. Did you think about your health when you decided, hey, let's have fried cheese today? Did you think about it even a little? Like, oh my God, this is going to make my gallbladder feel
I'm so sorry it didn't show here. I am so sorry. And thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you.
liver disease, which, you know, you have fatty liver disease. And I can see it now on your face, because when you went camping, Chantal, I could see jaundice around your mouth and on the side of your face. And it scared the living shit out of me.
Oh no. Was Rev there to clean it up?
I don't know how you do it. You have to feel so awful with all that toxicity in your body. It has to feel horrible.
And these are things that I believe in. So if you don't believe in this, that's fine with you, for you. But again, this is my channel. This is...
You mean you saw one video, saw someone lose weight and was like, oh, I can do that too. Let me copy what they say, put it on a video with absolutely no intention of actually really, truly doing it.
Shanny speaking from experience.
Okay.
How I've always come, this is how I've come to look at food, and I have, you'll see that in like previous videos on my channel as well. I believe in the whole like high vibrational food that...
What the F is this?
You believe in the whole high vibrational food, then why don't you apply your belief system onto yourself? What happened to the high vibrational food, Chantal? I thought this was a belief.
You gotta slow down whatever you're drinking. You gotta.
Beliefs are linger. You know, if it's actually true belief, it's going to be there. You know, belief eventually comes to be knowledge. So I'm confused. Did it sound like a good idea that time? Like, why'd you change? Why did you think this was a good thing to explain out and you didn't follow by it? I thought you wanted to feel better.
She doesn't.
What you eat, like you are what you eat, is like an actual philosophy. So you are what you eat, you become the energy you consume, and it becomes your life. So I'm going to be...
She certainly does look like she's become what she's eaten. She certainly has.
Right now,
Said, well, with no teeth, she can give better. ...
For me, I'm so addicted. I'm in the pleasure trap right now. I'm in the fat, sugar, salt trap. And I need to reset.
You still are in the sugar, fat, salt trap. You're still there in the trenches, girl. Still feeding yourself. Still feeling sick. Still bitching and complaining about it and not doing anything to help yourself.
My taste buds. I need to work on eating only very foods that promote healing and health.
Strawberries and cream is in Shanny's chat and saying, Shanny, please.
For the last couple of weeks, because you haven't, you're still eating a huge amount of rice all the time, which isn't good for you because you have diabetes. You're never going to lose weight if you just continue eating the same shit foods.
Strawberry said, just so you know, just Farquaad is sniping, and she also has a turd-shaped birthmark on her ass. No, I do not.
To beat my breathing back. There's so many things I have to do for healing. This is not just...
But Strawberry, thank you for thinking about my ass.
Weight loss. Sure. I mean, it is about weight loss, but it's not just about weight loss. Weight loss will be a byproduct of getting healthy and resetting. But if it was just about weight loss, then I would say, okay, I'm going to eat things in moderation and, you know, allow myself a treat meal like McDonald's or whatever. But that's all crap, and that just makes me feel crappy.
Strawberries is busy little bee confirmed that that woman has been obsessing over my coochie since Sunday.
Is because my stomach is all kinds of messed up. Like, I have the worst stomach pain. I have the worst...
That's because you don't have a gallbladder and you're eating cheese constantly. What the fuck do you expect to feel? Like, hello?
Nausea.
They're asking her not to attack Chantal. Shanny, please don't attack Chantal.
Eating shitty food.
Literally.
You have no gallbladder and you have fatty liver disease. What do you expect? Your body can't process it. And not only that, you have diabetes added on to that. So your body can't process the sugars. It can't process the fat. And your face has blown up to such proportions, you're starting to look like what Tammy Slayton used to look like. Like around your brow, it's so swollen looking around your brow and your head. And the hijab isn't helping you with it because you can see how puffy you are.
I don't know, but I'm worried you're going to lose a tooth doing all this, so you might want to calm down a little bit. Can't afford to lose another one.
That being said, I just want to be able to put my own socks on. Again, like, I can't put my own socks on.
Do you want to put on, do you have Salah put on socks for you?
No.
Does he put your hijabi on for you?
No.
Like, you wanted to put socks on. I can put my socks on. I don't need people to help me with my socks. I can lift my foot up.
Oh!
You see?
Oh, your foot! Please, somebody take a screenshot of that and send it to me for this thumbnail. But why does her foot look like that?
Like...
Wait for Pete to come on his break and put my socks on for me.
Oh
so
my
I can do
gosh,
it and makes me feel nasty because...
Look at that leg! Look at the diabetes!
That's a hammock.
It's gotten worse! You don't even...
Shanny's more flexible than I thought, though. Shanny.
Feet. You want to lose your legs? It looks like it's up your upper calf, too. This was years ago, and it's worse now.
Yeah, she's got fungus.
Like, if me being mean is going to help you decide to frickin' do it and lose weight, I'm willing to be the bad guy in your life.
Hi, Lori. I don't know if I said hi to you, but I did in my head. Hello, just in case.
To do it. To save your fucking life. Because you don't listen to me when I'm nice to you. Obviously, you liked the money I was giving you. And that's why you used me. You didn't want a true friend to tell you when you're fucking up. My legs don't look like that.
Please don't show us your legs.
My legs aren't being eaten.
Let's hope not.
Because I can't... You know, looking at her leg, how scary that looks.
Yeah, so can we not look at it anymore? I've been
It's
over it.
so scary
Yes.
to look at her legs.
But can we talk about your foot? It looked like a doctor's glove blown up. Are you okay?
Oh, strawberries and cream. She's not on a journey. She's lying to the Beezers about this journey.
Oh,
She
Owl's in
doesn't
there,
give
you
a
guys.
shit what she's doing with her life. She makes you believe that, though. But if things don't improve,
Wow, Tia.
like when I was diagnosed with diabetes 6 weeks ago, it scared the living shit out of me. And I was like, oh my God, I have to change my life. I have to change this around. I'm not going to do this to myself. I'm not going to do this to myself. Do you know how easy it is, Chantal, to go in a coma when your blood sugar is so high?
She doesn't care.
Like, do you want to go through organ failure?
Yes.
I don't take care of them. So now for content on my video, I think that's probably best for me to just vlog my life away. Vlog this journey, the ups, the downs, the ugly, the raw.
I'm posting Shanny and her foot to Twitter. Don't mind me.
If my journey can help anybody going through it, and I know there's a lot of you, then this will be worth it. So if you're here on this journey with me, I appreciate it.
You journey with me. Dude, strawberries and cream, this is proof, okay? This was 5 years ago, her saying, go on this journey with me.
Nothing's gonna change.
Okay?
Oh, Shanny's
And this wasn't the last time she did this either. She's been doing this stuff for years. The same thing. Go on this weight loss journey with me. But she doesn't do it.
Nope.
I never went on a weight loss journey. I was just like, I'm doomed. I'm fucked. There's nothing I can do with my life. I might as well just fucking say fuck it. That's the mentality I had in my head. I had the same mentality as her. I don't have that anymore. Because I go to therapy. I go to my doctor.
Do you?
I legitly want to save my life.
What about your teeth?
Like, that diabetes diagnosis scared the shit out of me. Like, no, I'm never going to go back to that lifestyle because it never made me feel good. And me being lighter now, I feel so good. I lost 20 pounds. Before my last doctor's appointment, I lost 20 pounds by myself. I was like, I got to do this shit. And then I was diagnosed with diabetes. I'm like, whoa. But the thing is, I started eating right because it was like, I don't feel good. Something's not right. You know? And I like...
Sorry, I'm not talking because I cannot stop staring at Shanny's teeth. I really can't. And I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight.
But she doesn't care. So should I feel bad for her?
No.
It's going to be a positive journey. So I'm going to wake up every day and really try to get the best out of my life. And so just sleeping and eating it away. And I don't know exactly what that's going to look like every day. So all that to say, I'm going to do a weigh-in so that I have a starting point. Once I get some socks on, no makeup on, I want my face to just absorb the moisturizer I put on it. Same with my hair. It is too hot. I'm thinking of chopping my hair off for the summer, honestly, like getting a haircut for the summer because...
Oh, you shaved your head bald, girl. You shaved your head bald. And you didn't shave your head bald because you were sick of your hair. You shaved your head bald so you could put on wigs that you never took care of.
Nightmare, I'm so sorry I missed that. Thank you for gifting a Breezy Bunch membership. And Sniper, welcome to the Breezy Bunch. Thank you, Nightmare. Love you. No.
Put the oranges away and give them to Pete's. Oranges are the worst thing you could possibly have when you have diabetes. The worst. I wouldn't touch an orange.
Oh.
Oh my God, you know how sick that would make me feel? I'd feel like I was about to die. Oh my God, I'm gonna black out and go in a coma. No. No. No.
She's really against those oranges. No.
Hydration. This is the first thing I'm going to eat. So I'm going to slice up some oranges and have those. Yes, this is going to be a drastic change. And I was going to do the whole weaning thing, but that's not going to work for me.
No. If you actually were taking your blood sugar seriously, Chantal, instead of, you would actually research what kind of fruits are actually good for your blood sugar and for people who have diabetes, and that's berries. Berries are very low on the glycemic index.
Didn't she say she was just diagnosed? She's all of a sudden an expert on everything?
What fruits should I eat on diabetes?
Oh, here we go. It says oranges.
It says oranges
What's
here,
that?
but that's
Yes.
high fiber fruits. These fruits can help slow blood sugar spikes. It says oranges, but it's bad for you. I wouldn't touch them.
I have definitely seen a diabetic eat an orange. She happens to be my mother.
This is what I'm talking about. These are high sugar. Oranges aren't the best. The low sugar fruits, that's what you should stick with. Lemons, limes, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. Those type of things is what you should stick with. I don't agree with this. The apples, the pears,
What has an orange ever done to you? That's what I want to know. You're all for the berries, but not an orange?
these in moderation, okay? But if your blood sugar is like really low and you feel like you're gonna pass out, have an orange, but only for that. Other than that, avoid these, okay? These are okay fruits, the cherries, the plums, grapefruit, the peaches, the kiwi. Those are low, okay? The only reason why they say these fruits help slow blood sugar spikes is because they're so high in fiber, which your body digests faster, okay? You know, go to a dietitian, and not for one day, but continually go to a dietitian and you will learn this stuff. Get educated.
She's so annoying. She just became diabetic yesterday. Get educated.
A little bit, you know, with a food addict, it's like, how successful would an alcoholic be if they had to have their drug of choice every day? You know, that's how I have to treat it. These foods are a drug for me and I have to eat clean. And over the subsequent days, those cravings will tone down as my palate resets. And that's what I have.
Jack said the oranges did a rage stream and called Shanny bad mom. I bet that's what happened.
The same
I
shit
believe
today, pretty much. You're just saying this to get brownie points. You aren't saying it because you're actually taking it seriously.
it.
And you keep doing this. And I'm sick of it at this point of watching the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's like your content repeats itself. Like you have repeats, but you like reboot your repeats.
Reboot your repeats.
You know?
Are you feeling okay? She doesn't look that well. I don't know.
Moderation, trying to do intermittent fast, but still do mukbangs, because mukbangs were my livelihood, right? But
yeah, you're still doing mukbangs. Why not do a mukbang by eating a salad or, you know,
with a nice
having some
vinaigrette.
baked chicken with something that's with a side that's low on the glycemic index, you know, and right proportion sizes.
Hi, Mr. Cardigan Girl.
a lot of you have really enjoyed my travel vlog, and so that's very positive. You know, I was worried that video would get like 2,000 views or something, but I'm going to focus more on, I'm not going to really try not to focus on the numbers right now.
On a side note, Foodie really thinks her face isn't a round shape. I mean, look at it here.
stopped it and acted like you're like so superior in what you're doing, but you don't continue doing what you're doing. You're not consistent. You're never going to lose weight if you're not consistent with your behavior and your food relationship. You know, ever thought since you're in this constant food relationship, maybe you should break up with some of the foods you're in a relationship with? Like, legitly break up with it. Look at it as like a abusive ex. That all it's going to do is harm you. Like, I know I got like these snow caps in my cabinet. You know how long that's been in my cabinet? Since Halloween.
Those are good.
I haven't touched them. But I got
those are so good, but you have to put them in the freezer.
But I haven't touched them. You know why?
Why?
Because I know it's not going to make me feel good. So it's just going to sit there in the cabinet. These snow caps in the cabinet. I'm not going to touch it because I know it's going to make me feel bad. I know it's going to make me want to vom. I know it's going to upset my stomach. I'm not going to touch them.
Oh my Lord, look at Foodie Beauty. So if you guys are new to Foodie Beauty, this was our view. Oftentimes whenever she would do the dishes, she would have to lift her gut up over the counter. Yeah. It was an experience. Bye, Kiwi Girl. Hi, old friend.
It's gross. Anyway.
This is the shirt, the tank top.
See, this was in 2023. She still looks the same. But she actually looks thinner back when then. This was taped, the old video, compared to it now. She looks thinner then. She's gotten a lot bigger since she's been in Kuwait. A lot bigger.
And she was, what, 400 pounds then, or 399? She is bigger now.
I don't want to look like that.
Well, I got news for you.
All it's going to do is kill you.
It's true.
I think oranges, each orange has just under 100 calories, but I'm not really counting calories. I'm just trying to eat when I'm actually hungry. And I do know the feeling of actual hunger.
How about not eat oranges? Super sugar oranges. Okay.
Shanny, out of all the things we could drag Chantal for, we're not sitting here to listen to an orange rage. Can we move on?
Just cravings. I do know that, which is fortunate for me. So, this is pretty much the only produce I have right now, so I need to go buy some more, like I said. So I'm going to eat these oranges.
I'm telling you, it's personal. The oranges did something to Shanny.
It's the only produce you have, and now you have sweet potatoes? 2 sweet potatoes. How much sugar is in 3 sweet potatoes? I did that wrong.
Just 2.
Let's go back.
Okay.
How much sugar is in 3? I keep saying 3. Holy shit, alcohol. Shannon, get your shit together. How much sugar is in 2 sweet potatoes?
There are 6 grams of sugar in 1 cup of cubed raw sweet potato.
Are sweet potatoes good for diabetics?
It says it's a great food for people
with diabetes. 6 grams is not bad. But that's 1 cup. You got about 3 cups there. So that's about 18 grams of sugar in your sweet potatoes. Okay? Is it okay to eat 2 sweet potatoes? They're generally safe to eat daily, especially if you eat them with calcium to prevent calcium oxalate kidney stones. So you should be like having a glass of milk with this.
Shanny, you just gotta stop with this.
Fat-free milk. Maybe some leafy greens that has calcium in it.
Thank you.
Not iceberg lettuce. You want leafy
No.
greens.
Yep.
Like green.
Yep. The leafy
I had to
greens.
cook these two. Two sweet potatoes. I had 2 oranges only.
But there's 4. Yeah,
Some
right?
cashew butter, pretty much made with cashews, coconut oil. It's actually a fat that doesn't upset my stomach. Certain fats, because I don't have a gallbladder.
Then why do you use butter now all the time? See, you realize, oh, I have gallbladder problems. I don't have a gallbladder. But now you're consuming a bunch of cheese and butter all the time.
I feel like the gallbladder thing is like at the bottom of the list of things we should be focused on with her, right? Like, it's already been removed. She's going to eat how she wants to eat. She's not going to die from that. But her uncontrolled diabetes and everything else. But yes, let's rage about the oranges. The nerve. The audacity.
Perform as often as I can, because that's the whole point of this.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Your favorite type of food is deep fried crap.
That's the laws. That's the laws. That's definitely the laws.
Whole detox process is to reset my taste buds. So even this was kind of pushing it, but I love sweet. I love squashes and root vegetables. Beauty bite, even though you probably don't want it.
Is that what happened, Jay?
It's food, right? What makes the food enjoyable? When I'm eating really healthy food, is looking up prior to eating it what nutrient profile it has, what it can offer my body as fuel.
Shanny didn't like that. Shanny did not like that. Mm-mm.
I'll be good after this, because natural food, I obviously don't want to binge on, you know? Like, but that's just me.
Interesting. Natural food is a no-go on the binges. High fatty, sugary foods, okay with the binges.
It's no on the binges.
It'd probably be better for you to binge on fruits and vegetables than what you're eating now to binge on. The chips.
I have a question. Do you think Chantal's sitting here watching this, taking notes in her iPhone, or she doesn't have an iPhone, in her phone, of what Shanny's telling her to eat?
Steam the greens with some apple cider vinegar or some other stuff, like some nuts, or I don't know. But this is all I have for produce. I'm gonna do a weigh-in.
Oh. Shanny, she rolled her eyes at that.
Even though I just ate. If anything, maybe a slight fluctuation, but whatever. So I'm gonna get on my scale and see what I weigh and mark it on my calendar. Let's get to. Gotta put all these cardboard boxes, they keep piling up as I order things. All right, that's 0. $3.99. Lovely.
$3.99. Who's obsessed with me?
You know,
If you're obsessed with me, please don't be. I already have enough weirdos as it is. I'm good.
when I look at the scale and it's like super high and I'm like, oh, God, I did it again. Makes me feel bad. Like now I'm stepping on the scale and it's just weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, weight loss. You know?
Is she what? Foodie's here? Relax.
That was obvious sarcasm.
Honestly, you guys don't even watch the Chantal part because most of us have seen it. Just watch Shanny react to things. You could tell she thinks she is so much better than Foodie. It's funny.
That is the highest I've ever weighed. And I'm not going to go any higher than that.
You're not going to go any higher than that. You know, you just recently lost a bunch of weight, and then what did you do? You started binging again, and you gained it all back. Like, ugh.
I won't do.
Shanny, you were funnier off the Ensure. Just FYI.
All right, so let's go get some groceries, some healthy food, and come back here and cook it. Let's go. So, as you can see here,
Rage stream incoming.
beautiful staircase.
See, me, I can't even go up the stairs. My legs will not allow me to go up the stairs. My knees are shit. I need a double knee replacement. But I'm waiting for the doctors to give me a go. But before you get a double knee replacement, you gotta lose excess weight. That's the truth. They don't want the they don't.
Nick, thank you so much for the super chat. Just got here late, but looking forward to Shanny further eviscerate Chantal. Thank you so much. I think Shanny's drunk. She's more talking about herself and giving wrong information out, but it's interesting. It beats Chantal moaning over cheese. I have to say that.
Each one. So this is gonna be hard because my knees hurt. I'm out of breath. I'm carrying over 250 pounds of excess weight on my frame, so which is not a large frame, and I'm only 5'2".
No, it's about you're at 400. You're like 5'1", so it's more than 250. It's more around 300 pounds overweight.
Yikes.
You should be about 110, 120.
Strawberries. Please, you need help. And at 5150, we are trying to focus on Foodie and Shanny. There.
See, I can relate to that. I can relate going up the stairs, being completely out of breath, completely exhausted. This is why I liked her content. This is why I was so friendly with her over the years, is because I could relate to this stuff. But her doing this cycle has done damage to people who want to lose weight, but they listen to her, and it's just, I was stupid. Like, I'm just gonna straight up say it. I was stupid.
She's in her feelings about this. She misses Chantal.
I feel bad that I did what I did to my body, and I feel bad that I let it on and let it go for so long. Now I'm not, but I still feel bad about it.
Sounds like you should go talk to a therapist about it.
I know her doxing me was too far.
Megan, no, you're not.
Yeah, you see, this is why people question the scale thing, because she looks thinner in this video here than she does here.
Yeah.
This is why people question you, Chantal.
That thing barely buttons.
You're obviously in worse health. Could you go up those stairs now? Like that?
Shanny's chat is going after strawberries, and it's kind of funny.
I'm just gonna do once for now. Try to make it my goal to increase how much I can do it. So I'm gonna take a break, wait for my headache. I have a bad headache when I, upon exertion.
So bad.
And I don't think that's a good thing.
See, this is why I don't do weight loss content. I would never want to put myself and my vulnerabilities on camera like that.
Okay, please tell me so I don't think I'm going crazy. She's drunk, right? Or at least getting there.
In losing weight, I feel like you're bound to relapse if you do it just for videos, and you're not being genuine to yourself if you're just doing it for videos and not actually taking it seriously.
It could be a sign of like hypertension, high blood pressure. Hypertension is high blood pressure. Now the nurse
No shit.
took my blood pressure last week and it was like 101 was the
Joe said she's on something. Yeah, if it's not alcohol, it's something.
and it was like 158, and that's high. It's supposed to be below 120 for the top number. So
Poor gummies.
Getting headaches when you're doing exercise can be a sign of that, the nurse said, but don't self-diagnose yourself. But I do eat a lot of...
You self-diagnose yourself and Julia all the time.
And Julia.
You still self-diagnosing yourself when you could just simply go to the doctor and let professionals help you. You know, there's no
Is that what you did when you faked cancer?
going to a professional and being like, I'm dying. Can you help me from not dying? There's no shame in that. But for some reason, you like in your head, you have this shame of getting proper help that you need.
Blondie said, I think that's a THC or Delta 8 vape breezy. Okay, thank you.
To come over and help me. They told me to straight to my face, like bluntly, you know, you doing it all by yourself for years, you were actually neglecting your own self.
All by yourself?
You were self-neglecting yourself. And I never saw it that way. I just thought I was being tough and just doing it like I could do it myself. Yeah, no, you can't. When you're as big as me and Chantal, you can't possibly do it yourself. You're going to have professional help. Period. You know, people who's going to monitor your blood pressure, your blood sugars, monitor
Pay attention to
your breathing.
Pay attention to Shanny's eyes and tell me if you notice what I'm noticing. I'm not going to elaborate. Just tell me what you see.
Habits that aren't good for you. You know, and then redirect you to what is proper.
of sodium and a lot of processed takeout. So that would definitely be a contributing factor, which obviously I'm ready to do another layer on the stairs.
Here we go.
I'm miserable.
I felt like at one point they were kind of rolling around, and I don't know how much longer she's going to be awake, to be honest.
In your chat for disagreeing with you about your cat. You still are miserable. Hurt people hurt people. You know?
Yep.
I was in a good mood until I went grocery shopping. I hate grocery shopping.
The people said she's nodding out something.
I'm really trying to be more peaceful. And I've been watching, I got Pop and Press, apple, cucumber, pineapple, lemon, kale, and spirulina juice. I've been craving the green juice. And I have to order a new juicer, which I'll do tonight, maybe.
Oh,
so I'll do grocery when I get home, and then I'm going to make one more meal.
You had to show Nader with the juices. He makes juices at pretty much juice, smoothie, whatever you call it, at pretty much every stream he does. He does.
Lindsay
He's
probably.
very healthy. And she started losing
Very.
weight when she was eating Nader's food. Well, until
It gave her the runs. That's why.
go out and eat a bunch of fucking nashies. There's that.
And then that's gonna be it for me. I'm actually not really hungry.
She was also on coke.
And oranges were enough. I'm trying to get out of that mindset that this is not enough. You know, this food is not enough. It is, if you really think, am I really hungry? I was more wanting to drink something. So, okay, there was a really cute, very nice, and I've seen him before. And one time I went in, I wasn't as heavy, but I went in, I think I was like 50 pounds lighter a while ago. I went in and had my eyelashes on, it looked all cute, and I remember us like making eye contact, kind of, but that was it, because I was...
Jesus, you're a fucking teenager. Oh, we made eye contact. Me and this guy. We're gonna get married. I swear to God, me and this guy, you know, because we made eye contact, and I know he thinks I'm hot. Oh.
Are you okay?
Desperate. Anyway. Frankly, Chantal, you would have done better if you just went back to Pete and let him love you the way he does love you.
Right, so I'm not gonna, I wouldn't, you know, that's as far as it would go. But I just couldn't, he had the nicest eyes, like just friendly eyes. He's an African man, another West African man. I just have like this, I don't know, this natural attraction to like African men. I don't know why, but.
Not anymore.
Found his Shanny
Now
emoji.
it's Muslim men. Ever since you met Nader, it's been nothing about Muslim men.
He talked to me today. He was like, how are you? He opened up his cash.
Tomorrow we'll work on a Shanny emoji for us.
Waiting there, probably huffing and puffing and sweating buckets. I probably felt bad. Let's open the cash for this poor fat lady before she croaks. And I said, watch it be that guy, because I saw him walking around the store. Sure enough, it was him. So I'm like red as a friggin' tomato right now. Okay.
Oh, you're a lot redder now, girl. A lot redder. Because now the liver disease has gotten worse. And you're showing symptoms of jaundice. And it's pretty scary to see.
She's got the jaundice.
No, I'm so red as a tomato. So anyways, and he saw my plantains in the grocery store, and he's like, oh, you like plantains? And I was like, oh, he doesn't watch my videos. Oh my God. Nope. So I'm like, yeah, I love plantains. And he's like,
Remembers emoji as a half of a tooth. Well, I'll just know what it means.
I'm from Ghana, so in Ghana's West Africa, right? So anyways, it was so funny. Anyway, he has like gorgeous hands. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I look at a dude, but I love hands on men. Just like nice big hands. Anyways.
It's funny you say that, and you're with a man with the girliest hands I have ever seen in my life.
Especially when it comes to guys. You think a relationship should just involve looks? Like you've said this in your stream, in one of your recent streams, that all Salah has to do is pay the rent and look pretty. Like, where's the love? I would want more from my spouse than just to look pretty. Where's the camaraderie, the understanding, the passion?
The passion. I don't want to see their passion. No, thank you.
Friggin', you know, it's been a while, guys. It's been a while. So hopefully, I keep thinking of that as motivation too, right? Because eating really, really healthy, it like awakens.
Whatever Shanny's on,
for me. I know.
Whatever Shanny is on has her feeling some type of way because she's like, "Where's the passion?"
Does that mean you're spiritually dark and in low vibrations? Is that why you're such a bitch lately toward people? Is your low vibrational food that you shovel in your mouth? Is that what it is? I don't know. You said it's spiritual to eat food. Like, who fucking says that it's spiritual to eat food?
I don't know. Foodie?
Islam's spiritual to you too, because you can hide your fat rolls with it and put on the hijab and put on your sharmuta makeup and and act like
Oh
a
my
total
gosh.
hypocrite while pretending to be pious at the same time. Like, I'm not pious. I know I'm not pious. I know I'm shit. Okay? So, like,
Well, that's good. That's great.
like, come on, girl.
And more sexual and just more awakened in every sense.
I'll
Shanny,
just move forward with that.
I've been watching
please do.
Cashy Star, formerly known as Divine Munchies. I've been watching her vlogs. I like them so much more than Cashy stopped her mukbangs. She used to have so many views and subscribers because of her. She would eat massive amounts of food, but she has a binge eating problem, and so she had to stop that, which she did the right thing. But she's reinventing herself, reinventing her channel. So I love her vlogs, man. It's just so her. Like, she's being true to herself. She's so healthy. Like, her.
Yeah, but you don't do it. Like, you're saying you love these people. They inspire me, but, like, can you keep the energy going?
No.
Can you continue down your spiritual path of food enlightenment? I don't know.
The way she eats, and she posted part of the video.
Foodie's got pancake boobs. And I feel like not that long ago she was talking about how big her boobs were and why would Salah want anybody else's boobs. And I'm seeing why Salah would want anybody else's boobs. They're pancakes.
You were looking down the Hindu paths of spiritualism. Was it just one video and it just was like, wow, I can do this, and then you decided, like, food's more important? I don't know.
Like, he's a yog? Is it yog? Y-O-G? Anyways, I was watching this man.
It's called a yogi.
His videos, his teachings, and I got goosebumps. Like, I almost started crying. I was like, why is what he's saying bringing up an emotional response in me?
Because you know what he's saying about food is right, and you feel guilty, and you know you're fucking up your life, but you continue to fuck up your life because you like to be satisfied right away instead of waiting for the rewards down in the future. That's why.
You know, let's
She likes instant gratification.
talking about, it's just like, oh my god. So, desires, and he used an example of desire. So it's like a man who desired lots of ice cream, and he decided to go for a walk so he could build up an appetite. He got all this ice cream he was going to eat.
Shanny drinks very manly. Have you noticed that?
If you exercise more, you can eat more, right, Chantal? Is that what you're trying to say?
Probably.
Like, shit, girl.
His wife shot it in the garbage, and he said, why did you do that? And he got so angry. And she said, you have high cholesterol, I'm worried about you. And he said, where did the anger come from? Because of the desire. And the desire, you know, it creates greed, because let's say he had gotten his way and he got to eat the ice cream and it wasn't thrown out by his wife. And
yeah, your desire to eat all the fatty, sugary, disgusting foods, your desire is killing you, and you're too greedy. Like, can you be a little selfless here? Can you let Salah have his bag of candy bars without you touching it? Can you let your man have a bag of chips without you eating it? Can you do that? Are you strong enough? Will you share?
No. Share.
he would have eaten 5 spoonfuls, and then he would say, okay, I've had 5 spoonfuls, is that enough? No. So he eats 10, then 25, and then he's like, okay, I've had enough for now, but maybe the next day I'll want more. So it just creates greed, because you just keep wanting more and more. And
exactly, Teardrop. I was actually watching Jordy today, and he was talking about making an exactly Teardrop shirt. I want to buy that shirt. I want an exactly Teardrop shirt myself.
Do it.
Like,
wait, hold on.
Sorry.
Someone said something about Shanny having 6 containers of food, and Rev had like, hold on. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to carry on until, oh shit, am I doing this again? Hold on. Okay, Shanny, did you finish reading? Oh no. What was the one I wanted to see? Remember, Shanny had 6 containers of food, and Rev had the tiny free salad, and she let him lick the lid. Oh my god.
Neat. Like, why don't, like, do you hear these things? It inspires you and, like, chuck it out of the window? When you, oh, why are you even talking about this when you know the probability of your failure is great.
So it's just like, it doesn't ever fully satisfy you. You're always going to want more and more and more and more. And that's where the greed comes in, and that's where,
Yes, he was allowed to lick the lid, free the people.
Like, why? You are saying the right things. You like to talk, but walking the walk, you won't do.
it's just never ending.
All right, so that's that video. It is never ending because you just won't have self-control. Now, this video is about phase 2 of
Phase 2.
the Chantal cycle.
I don't know. I might be phased out. But I mean, let's watch a few more minutes. Are you guys phased out too?
Now that this is actually a real thing that she does. You know, this is what she does for money. This is what she does for attention. This is what she does to make it seem that she's in this righteous phase of life. But it's all a facade. It's all a facade so people can continue. And
Erin would like you all to lick the like button, please. So make sure your phone is clean before you lick it.
you're gonna lose weight, and it continues again.
Shanny does got time today.
Hello, foodie beauties. I also want to weigh myself and see if I've even dropped a couple pounds, a few pounds, whatever. After that, probably do a weekly weigh-in. Let's get to. All right, I'm gonna weigh myself. Hello. I'm gonna weigh myself in my bathroom.
Like, everyone was I remember this time. Everyone was like, I'm so proud of you. You could do this, girl. You could do this, girl. You could do this, girl. But you know what it is? I think I know what her, point where she transitions to phase 2.
Okay.
It always starts with the scale. She goes on the scale. She notices she starts losing weight. She's done this recently, by the way.
Phase a zillion.
She realizes she loses a little bit of weight, like 10 pounds. It may be water weight due to your hypertension.
Okay, we're staying for this phase, but if she's doing all the phases, I don't know that I will be here for
10 pounds
that.
overweight.
But I'm staying for this video.
Lose 10 pounds overweight based on where you are with your blood pressure. That's why they monitor your blood pressure if you're, a nurse. Because what they're doing is they're seeing if you're gaining weight to see if your hypertension is going out of whack. So, she sees a little weight loss, and then she rewards herself with food. Oh, I can eat. I'm losing weight. No.
Do you think this is like alcohol, pills, and math, or crack? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's all of them.
Body weight is 391.8 pounds. Body weight is 300.
See, you lost about 8 pounds there. Everyone's like, did she mess with the scale? I'm not going there with the scale thing, but it's like you lost 8 pounds. Continue doing what you're doing. Eat the...
She literally just probably took a shit. That's all.
It works. It works. I know. It works. I'm doing it.
91.8 pounds.
Okay, let me do that again, because that's...
I think Foodie is in Shanny's chat making accounts because there's certain comments being brought up that are getting deleted. There's CPS comments and then somebody talking about, God, it just left my brain. Something about Shanny threatening to take people and call the FBI for reacting to her, but she's doing reactions.
For breakfast, I already reached for my Uber Eats and was like, oh man, looking at all these crepes for breakfast. You know, wanted to order from Cora.
See, Chantal, why don't you? So it's not on your mind. Why not uninstall the Uber Eats and the DoorDash?
So she could reinstall.
Why not uninstall that app so it's not on your mind? You know, out of sight, out of mind. You know.
I'll get it for you, Megan.
Why buy the shitty food? Don't buy the shitty food. Don't go on the apps. Ignore it. And continue to be consistent in eating good, healthy food with wonderful proportion sizes. Proper proportion sizes.
Proper proportion sizes.
A crepe with chocolate and fruit and then like sausage and eggs. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to make my own breakfast. I'm just taking it one meal at a time, saying no, and trying to come up with my alternative. So, so this is from Mucho Burrito.
And now she ordered takeout. See, like I said, a couple days she's on it and then she quits.
Yep.
How many times do you have to see her going on this journey? She eats healthy for a couple days and then she quits, and then it happens again. You know, she starts making her excuses on why she can have the chips.
Megan Fox is in Shanny's chat saying, "Fight me, Chantal."
This is a lunch, my lunch. I ate breakfast at 8? It is 2:49. That breakfast held me over. And I'm just really trying to listen to my body, and like when I'm really hungry, I'll eat. But I got my blood done. So this is a 1500 calories meal. I'm not gonna lie and pretend that I'm gonna cut out all takeout.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna cut out all takeout. Didn't she say that a few weeks ago? I'm not gonna get any more takeout. I'm gonna cook at home. Do you see? This was a few years ago when this happened.
We know. Yeah.
She binged after breakfast. I guarantee it. And now she needs more.
Mm-hmm.
More
I don't think I can do that. Cold turkey, honestly.
Kind of.
And
NyQuil.
What I'm going for is changes I can be consistent with, and using my FitnessPal, and that's where I'm starting.
Dude, she looks like a bullfrog here. Not Shanny. I'm talking about Foodie. Look at her.
Cilantro, burrito sauce, grilled chicken, salsa, pico, and each item had calories beside it, so I added it up. This whole thing is like 620 calories.
Or she looks like Meatloaf. Do you guys remember Meatloaf?
620 calories for a meal is too many calories. It should be consistently around like 300 to 400 calories. You're 200 calories off, girl, in order to lose weight. Most people who want to lose weight have to be on a 1,200 calorie diet, which means you can only do the 400 calories 3 times a day.
Yes, Kitty, yes. She looks like me.
But whatever. This is my lunch, guys.
So.
Yeah, exactly. But how much carbs and fat is in it? How much? Better yet, how much sodium is in it? Because all you're gonna do, because I'm pretty sure it's probably a lot of sodium in that shit. Which means her cells are gonna expand.
Yes. So depending, you know, I can adjust my dinner later. Oh, it has peppers and onions. Anyway. I don't know. I can make this.
Shanny doesn't approve of the peppers and onions.
Well, no, you probably wouldn't. You probably put even more freaking sodium in it than's probably in it. Knowing you with your addiction to sodium. Because you gotta put freaking bouillon in everything, and that's like the worst thing you could eat.
Is it? I thought oranges were.
Like, you ever heard of Mrs. Dash? Why not replace the sodium with Mrs. Dash?
No.
Way better for you, girl.
Mrs. Dash?
I want to. I don't have the ingredients right now anyway. I want to say,
Oh.
I did eat out a couple of times recently. Not the healthiest food, but what I did was I ate like half of the portion, maybe even less. So there was like a lot of time in between the meals, and I still lost that weight.
For the people said oranges take a backseat to sodium. Yes, you're right.
My liver and stuff like that, you know? So
I mean, this is her issues. Extreme fatty liver, pulmonary embolism, diabetes, asthma, sleep apnea, hypertension, hormonal issues. Okay?
She doesn't approve.
Like I have things that I will never, diseases that I will never get rid of. I will always have osteo. I will always have fibromyalgia. I will always have these things. These are things you can correct with your diet. Your sleep apnea would disappear. If you lost the weight, you wouldn't have so much pressure on your lungs. Your hormonal issues would correct itself. You get
Who even needs to go to the doctor anymore? I mean, we could just ask Shanny for advice.
asthma would improve. Like all of this stuff you could control with your diet. That's why people don't take you seriously. Because you complain about being so sick, but you don't do anything to help your sickness.
Amen.
reverse some of these illnesses.
Boy, this is feeling good. I've been sitting on this shit for so long. I've been wanting to say this shit for so long, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want her to yell at me. I didn't want her to be a bitch toward me for me just trying to help the girl.
Well, Shanny, she's probably going to rage about your orange shaming tomorrow, so just be prepared for that.
It's an honest, and I enabled a lot of it, and I apologize for that. I apologize that I wasn't a good friend. Sometimes the best friends you can have are those who tell you, girl, you're fucking your life up. You're fucking your life up.
Even if you make it.
The one time she actually said something where I'm like, she's right. Everybody needs a friend like that. Everybody needs somebody in their life like that.
Just trying to do what I can. Like I said with the
You want the best of both worlds. Well, you know what? In the
That's
Bible, it says you can't love money and love God. You're either going to love one and hate the other. You can't have the best of two worlds. You got to make a fucking choice instead of being a bench sitter. Okay? Instead of just sitting on that fence,
Eating
sitting
oranges.
on that bench and just letting the wind take you here and though. You know,
Here and though.
This cycle that she does has frustrated me for so long because it's like I legitly have tried. You know, and I cut so much shit out of my diet to try, to attempt. Not failing.
Okay.
You know, I think the last serious approach I took at me losing weight was when I was I say probably 34, and I just was like, fuck it. Not anymore though. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lose the weight.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to fix my fucking self as much as I possibly can, because I cannot stand living trapped in this body anymore. I want to live.
She wants to live.
Don't you want to live? Don't you want to be?
No, I want to live.
Or feeling fatigue? Don't you want that? But is traveling just about food with you? Or is it about actually looking at beautiful architecture and experience another culture?
You know what? If Marley Hendricks is Ariel, that makes sense. I was wondering how Ariel had all that money for snow. I guess she runs a YouTube channel. Makes sense.
Making drastic changes. And you know what? That's part of my disorder, is just going from black and white extremes. And that's also, again, in therapy, what I'm going to be working to get away from in order to...
That's a lie. That's a lie. You went to a therapist once and you quit because you don't like feeling vulnerable.
Vulnerable?
Well, tough tish, Chantal. In order to go to therapy, you have to be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
How is the doctor going to fix you if you're not vulnerable? And deal with issues? It's going to feel icky at the beginning, but when you start improving, when you start seeing...
Oh, Ariel has quite a few channels, Breezy. She makes good YouTube coins. She must. Every time those clips came out of her driving around, she always had it on her lap. I mean, she must make good money.
Have a repaired relationship with food, because no matter what diet you go on, if you don't repair your relationship with food, it's going to make relapses a lot more likely.
Yeah, exactly. I have binge eating disorder. Could a drug addict take drugs in moderation? No. No. Drug addicts have to quit doing the drugs. Like, you have to quit junk food. I mean, that's your only problem. It's the junky shit. If you just stop...
I would like to argue that that's not her only problem. But, no.
I promise you, you would feel better. You'd be in a better attitude, a better mood. You'll feel lighter. You'll actually want to move. I'm waking up and dancing. I'm dancing because I'm feeling light. You know, I start the day with doing a little yoga. And then, you know, I put some music on and I do a little bit of a dance. You know, am I in my chair? Absolutely. My legs don't work very well. But you know what? I'm still getting that exercise. I'm still taking the time out. Like, if I am doing it, you can do it. I am a fuck up. And I'm doing it. You can too.
From experience, just from what I'm learning. So diet-wise, how I'm doing with eating, I'll probably talk less about it on my channel.
Hey, Mark. How many Chantals and Shanties would it take to make one proper mouth? Oh, gosh.
When I bring that subject up again, I figured out that what bothers me about it is I'm always justifying my choices. I find myself...
you're always justifying your choices, but yet you come to me and saying that me having fibromyalgia, a debilitating disease, is an excuse when everything you have that's wrong with you is fixable?
I don't know how fixable it is.
How do you work that shit out in your head? You're saying I use excuses because I say I have fibromyalgia. It literally makes every everyday tasks difficult and painful process. You have these things that you can help yourself with. Help yourself. Love yourself enough to take care of yourself. Because if you can't take care of yourself, you certainly can't take care of others.
Wait, okay. Did anybody see the message from Jason that got zapped about Shanny using a bucket as a toilet? Oh, Lord. Oh, my God, no.
I knew I couldn't take care of them, so I gave them to someone who could take care of them properly while I'm trying to fix myself.
That's not what happened.
Always justifying my choices. I always find myself justifying what I'm eating. And that kind of justification, I it can be toxic, and I'm trying to, work with a therapist to get away.
No, you're not trying. You're trying to work with a therapist. Oh, so you're thinking. See, her saying I'm trying to work with a therapist is code for I'm thinking about working with a therapist. Because if you work, you wouldn't say I'm trying to work with a therapist. You would be like, I am working.
Exactly, Lindsay. It's not how that happens.
From that feeling of shame with food. So the problem is everybody has a different opinion on what is healthy, on what someone should eat to lose weight. I almost feel like I get told, I guess in a sense, by a lot of people, like, what are you doing? No, don't eat that. It has too many carbs. Or it's just like, I just envision the tone. And I guess with writing a comment, the tone doesn't really come through as well as, maybe sometimes people don't mean to sound that way. But I'm just going to stop justifying what.
Do I read the Bible? Yeah, I've read the Bible on stream for years. Yeah. Very much have read the Bible several times in my life.
Okay.
It's my favorite book.
Is it?
Proof?
No.
Eating or what I'm doing. So I just want to say that sometimes, yes, you see me eat Chinese food, you see me eat pizza, and I'm not making excuses for what I'm eating. It's just that...
Yes, you are making excuses about what you're eating. You're absolutely using excuses on why you're eating. Your excuse right now is it's not logical to eat healthy foods. You got to have a balance between the junk and the healthy foods. It's not realistic. That's your excuse. And the people who've actually done it and done the work are insulted by your logic.
Her audio is killing my ears.
I'm having a really hard time with extremes and completely eliminating things immediately from my diet. And I'm very impulsive.
It does sit in the middle of her chest. It does.
Impulsive, you probably should get checked. I've been saying you have borderline personality disorder forever. You know why I'm pretty sure you have borderline personality disorder?
Why?
Because of your impulse issues. Because how you think someone giving you advice is them attacking you.
I just see a lot of addict behavior. But...
Your hypersexuality that you have. Yeah, it all works in the DSM.
All the time I announce things, and that has always been to my detriment. So, I don't know, hopefully I learn one day that not to be so impulsive, but again,
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't. You're still impulsive. Look how impulsive you were with me. People came in your chat, said Shanny's speaking crap about you, and all I was doing on my community tab was talking about spay and neuter in your pets. I'm sorry I gave you the Bob Barker effect.
The Bob Barker effect.
No, it's something I have to work on. It's something...
Okay, I don't know how it sounds to anybody else that I have my earbuds in. Oops. And she sounds almost paranormal at certain points. It's kind of trippy.
All right, enough rambling, and I will see you guys. It is ridiculous that an overweight person is told what to do or what they can and cannot eat, what they can and cannot wear on a public platform.
Well, maybe it's because you keep talking about this weight loss journey that you've been talking about for 7 years now? And you keep going back on the decisions you said out of your mouth in front of your audience, and your audience was very excited about you actually taking your health seriously, and then you backtrack on taking your health seriously, and yeah, it would get you criticism for that. Because you say one thing with one side of your mouth, and then you say another with the other side of your mouth. It says in the Bible that a two-faced person is an unstable man, or a double-minded person is an unstable man, or, well, I guess in this case, woman.
Lindsay, stream on StreamYards to your YouTube. I found that that's the easiest way. Message me. I think We'll need to get together, and I can tell you what I do if that
Me
helps.
so much.
But congratulations, and I'll definitely subscribe to you. Okay, hold on. Let me go to your channel, and I'm going to share it in the chat.
After I eat you, you make me feel sick. And you make me gain a bunch of weight. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me. I think we got to break up.
Oh, the show?
Have you ever looked at me?
I thought we were. Oh, well, I subscribed to you anyways. The show Cobra Kai? Or do you mean from? Oh, from the show. I watched it on the Amazon Prime. Sorry, that took me way too long to figure that out. Please watch it and please start it soon. And please tell me how you like it and who your favorite is. I have so many people who have started it because I keep yapping about it, and they said they binged it in like 2 weeks. It's such a good show.
It is ridiculous that people mental illness shame others. When you say things,
People are not mental illness shaming you if you say you're going to do one thing and do the other. That's them being confused on why you're not consistent. It makes you look like a liar and you lack integrity.
things like, she's manic, she's bipolar, you're saying it in a derogatory, condescending way. And if I was,
maybe they just saw that you were being manic and bipolar and just pointed it out, and you...
Lindsay, basically what I did, I went to Amazon Prime. The first 2 seasons, I think, are free, and then you have to subscribe to MGM Plus. I think it was like $6.99, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I promise.
We gotta break up. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby ribs. Chili, baby back ribs. That's funny, actually.
What is happening? That's going to be stuck in my head all night
and if
now.
I did have that mental illness, what's your point? Why are you mental illness shaming? Don't use it as an insult. How is it okay for skinny mukbangers to gorge on thousands of calories?
It's not good for skinny mukbangers to gorge on 1,000 calories. You remember when Nick Keto came back and then he did the videos with Hungry Fat Chick and he was like gorging on a bunch of meat with Hungry Fat Chick? In my head, when I was seeing that, I was...
Did you visit California in the last 24 hours and pick up a Valley Girl accent? Where did this come from?
Stop it.
Where did this come from?
Eat a salad, Nick.
But it's not okay for me to eat any fucking thing other than salad and lean protein. How is it that people have an issue with me eating corn tortilla chips, but don't have an issue with people eating fucking bacon and cheese and waffles just because they're on?
You eat bacon, cheese, and waffles and tortilla chips? Like, girl.
Yes.
Why not eat a carrot?
You can offer up Jason's baby carrot to her. I don't think you're using it anymore, are you? Or are you?
It's a trendy diet.
We see how flexible you are.
Them up. It's just constant negativity about what I'm eating. And
Probably because you've let people down so many times. They're sick of the freaking excuses and they're sick of the bullshit of you saying you're going to lose weight. You do it for 2 days and get people all excited and you get a bunch of axe pats and then you're like, oh, no, I'm not doing it anymore. I need this junk food, okay? It's not realistic for me to have this junk food. It's not realistic for me to eat this stuff. You know, I need to eat. People need to...
Jenny, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Hello, Breezy Homies. Hello to you, Jenny. It's good to see you.
to live instead of living to eat.
and shaming me for what I'm eating. Like, that fucking helps. I've said so many times before.
Well, how do you expect people to they see that you're going in this decline in your health, and you expect everyone to be like, good job, Chantal. Do you want participation awards? Is that what it is? You say you're going to do something and you need a participation award instead of actually doing...
She needs a participation award.
It's my life. Let me fucking live it the way I want to. If you have a problem with it, then just leave my channel. I'm keeping comments off. I don't know. I hope for a long time, because honestly, I'm so much fucking happier when I don't have to listen to it. When I don't have to hear people judging me.
Yeah, you know what? It's hard when people judge you, isn't it? Like how you judge me? It's hard. It hurts. Why
Oh.
is it that you have to quit? Why is it you have to quit your diet and eat junky food just because other people on the internet are telling you, dude, why are you eating that? You said you were going to lose weight. Why do you take such offense to it? Is it you really being mad at your audience, or is it more you being mad at yourself and projecting that anger on them because you're guilty and you...
You guys, I gotta go get a chia seed pudding pouch. I will be right back. I need to eat something. Hold on.
Just because I'm fat. I'm so much
It's
happier.
not because you're fat. It's because you said you're going on a weight loss journey and then you backtrack on it. That's why. It has nothing to do with you being fat.
When they're off, I just feel like I can say what I want, I can do what I want, and I don't have to hear it from complete strangers who just want to shame me for something that really has no effect on them at all. You don't.
No, you're right. You're right. Your weight gain or weight loss has nothing to do with my life. Absolutely. But when you tell your audience you're going to do something and it's a spiritual awakening thing and you really truly believe this, and then you backtrack it, you expect people to be silent and not be like, wait, what the fuck? What do you want? What do you want? Like... Do you like it when someone says they're going to do something and then they don't do it? I don't think anyone likes that. It sounds like you're a liar. It makes you look like a liar. Get it?
I know the full story on my house.
So what I've learned from this stream is Shanny is taking Foodie Beauty not losing weight way too personal. Like, it's a personal attack on Shanny.
Blood sugar levels. You only know what I told you. So what you told your audience was a lie? You weren't really telling the truth about your blood sugar levels. Why should anyone take you seriously after that type of shit comes out of your mouth?
Nobody does.
You don't know my real blood sugar levels, only what I told you. You don't know. No, we don't. So we rely on you to give the answers, and you want to put this shit out there.
True, Tia.
And then you decide, no, I'm going to lie to my audience. Because it's really not about your audience at the end of the day. It's about you.
It's
You
not
don't give
money
a
she
shit
can get
about your
from them.
audience.
She doesn't.
Because you're so willing to stab them in the back for anything that doesn't go along your rules.
I shouldn't have opened that can of worms. Oh, Lord, how I wish I didn't. But even if I didn't, people would still make those comments. It's my life. Let me live it. Again, if you're so bothered.
I think Shanny thought her and Chantal were like the best of friends and they were going to run off to Canada together or something.
No, when you say you're going on a weight loss journey and you decide to backtrack on it, you just expect an ass pat from that. Good job, Chantal. Good job you're breaking your diet, Chantal. Like, what the fuck? This is so dumb. It's so dumb. You say I use excuses because I say I have fibromyalgia and arthritis and there's certain tasks I cannot do. But it's like, these are tasks that you can do, but you refuse to do.
Ridiculous. And if I have to hear one more time, your channel's promoting, you're influencing people to be obese.
Just
by
You are influencing people to be obese and to not take their health seriously, who are overweight and have binge eating disorders. Absolutely. I just said that tonight, didn't I?
Kristen? Is there Kristen here? Why am I not seeing her? Oh, there you are.
Strangest binge stories, because if there's anything that I can say It's that, well, you know that I'm a food addict and, you know, self-proclaimed food addict. It's very obvious if you watch my...
Ambi just dropped a video. She lost Rarity. That's sad. That's really sad. All this fighting between those two, they may as well just bump Fupas and call it a day. I am going to skip the video because, I don't know, I don't feel like being sad right before I go to bed.
To get the type of food I wanted. I heard of this specific food that I saw somewhere on social media. I can't even remember, and it just like I could not forget about it. So like that's like when I obsess. Like when I see a food that I really want, I like obsess over it and do anything in my power to get it. And yeah, so I drove that far. You know, like my car could have broken down. I would be...
I don't like Amberlynn, but even in her thumbnail, she looks absolutely crushed. Very sad.
When I had gone to OA, there was a blizzard. It was like really bad. They were warning people not to drive, but I'd gone out anyway, and I figured, you know, my rationale was I have driven in worse conditions to get to food I wanted, so I could do it to get to OA. Well, this girl also said that she had walked. And
I'm going to read the transcript and let you guys know what I find out.
Okay. I will be right back.
Why? Okay. Well, let's see. Rarity cat. Okay, my cat Rarity is missing. All right, my cat Rarity is missing, and I have done nothing but cry. It happened 2 nights ago. I put full blame on myself because there's a yard, and that's where I let the dogs out to go to the bathroom. And it's through like a glass door, and I've just had a lot on my mind with everything that's been going on, and I'm not going to lie. Like, I've just been going through a lot, and I wasn't thinking, and I left the glass door open. I just, like, I don't know, like, she keeps saying that with this much, and I'm telling you when I noticed, it was like 20 minutes later, but it literally just takes a second. And Rarity is one of the most adventurous cats, the most loving. Just like when I lived in Kentucky, actually, I would sometimes let her go into the porch because we had, like, a gate, and she would just roll around in the dirt. Like, she just loved it for some reason. And she just wanted to venture out. I know she just wanted to go see, and then it says music. No, I don't know where she is, and it's been literally, sorry, she says. Sorry, Tommy has helped me so much. I just feel so, like, defeated. Oh, Shanny's back. So basically, Rarity got out, and I hope she comes back.
Okay, good. All right. Thank you guys for letting me know. Yeah, go sit and spin on it. Yeah. Sit and spin on it. You couldn't sit and spin on that twirly thing. I don't know why you keep saying sit and spin when you can't even sit and spin.
I think she let her out.
I know that I wouldn't be able to sit and spin.
Oh, good. Good. I'm proud of you. Please don't demonstrate it for us.
I'm too big, girl. But
oh, she thinks she can't? Oh. I thought she was saying she can sit and spin. I'm like, well, I saw how you can bring your foot up to your eyes, so.
And just like eating something I want to eat is so fatphobic. It's disgusting.
Oh, Lord.
It's fatphobic for you to eat what you want to eat? Huh. I never thought of it that way. How dare you tell me that I can't have my Twinkies? How dare you? I want my Twinkies now!
Quit being fatphobic.
You know what? You telling me I can't eat the Twinkies makes you a fatphobic. So no one can tell you what is healthy from unhealthy, right? Probably not even your doctor. If your doctor came to you and said, you need to lose weight. I know my doctor does that. You take offense and be like, you know what, doc? You telling me to lose weight and to stop eating junk food makes you fatphobic. How dare you, doctor, tell me? And you be a prejudiced fatphobic person telling me I can't have my Twinkies.
The nerve.
How dare you?
Yeah.
And just be quiet. I love doing this. I love making videos. For people who like to watch them, not for people who obsess over everything I do and hate me for it, for what I put in my mouth, or for not dieting the way they think I should be. for eating carbs. I've had fucking death threats over eating carbs. I've had nasty comments over because I eat too many carbs.
You had death threats over someone telling you eat carbs? I kind of doubt that, actually. No, you probably should limit your carbs being diabetic, though. Instead of using an excuse, I can eat what I want. How dare you, fat-phobic person?
Hey, darling.
Carbs. I can tell you where to shove your carbs, but you won't like it. I'm so sick of the word. It's so triggering. You don't understand that. You're not helping. You think you are. You think that other people being nice are enabling and that you're helping with your shaming, shitty comments. It's the fucking opposite. Okay? Everyone has free will. Everyone's allowed to live their life the way they want to. If I want to try to be healthy 1 minute.
I want to be fat and I want to eat my Twinkies, you fat phobic fuck. How dare you? If I want to eat healthy one day, I can eat unhealthy the next day. How dare you? How dare you?
Gosh.
I said I was on a weight loss journey and I wanted to do it for 2 days. Because I need to have those Twinkies.
And do I want the next? That's my fucking prerogative. But just because you see me eating rolled tacos or a meal that's not steamed fucking vegetables and quinoa
Finally got good.
mean, or chaffles or 8 pounds of cheese does not mean I'm not doing anything and that I've given up. So
well,
This is
actually,
funny.
if you're eating pounds of cheese and things that aren't good for you, it is actually showing signs that you have given up on your diet.
Why is Shanny actually more funny? She
Like,
is.
Look at what you're doing now. You had a whole tray of jam and different types of cheeses. You keep eating that, like, big, like, freaking, like, gallon jar of cheese. Like, look at all the cheese you got for the last month. Write in your journal how much cheese you eat, and then show it to a normal person and be like, do
Write
you
in the
eat this
journal.
much cheese? Most people would say no. I guarantee I will never eat as much cheese as Chantal can. I don't think I could do it. Like, people see me attempt eating mukbangs. I can't do that. I can't finish that shit.
Okay, but then I
I do
have a
enjoy a
question.
good aged white cheddar, chica. I enjoy that shit. But in my
But how did, oh God, what a place to be paused at. But then how did you get that size if you can't eat like Chantal?
that's what you need to learn. But you're just that type of personality. If it has to be something, it has to be the extreme instead of just being liberal with what you do. Like,
please shut it. Zip. Shut. Even some people I thought.
then you shut it when you say you're on a weight loss journey. How about you shut it so people don't have to do it? Okay? How about stop saying you're on weight loss journeys? How about
She
that?
won't.
How about, like, I don't know, just tell people I want to eat. I'm sick of the.
I don't know. She has to make everything a journey because what else does she have going on and what else would she have to live for if she didn't?
It's so spiritual. Food is so spiritual to me. You have no idea. And clean food makes me spiritual light.
Not Twinkies. Twinkies are for the whores, the sinners.
Food is spiritual to Foodie. Never in my life have I heard something so ridiculous.
We're like really good supporters are like have turned on me for I don't even know what the fuck. Obviously not real supporters to begin with. You can leave too. I really don't care. I don't need you.
On a side note, I don't think I've had a Twinkie in about 20 years, and now I think I need one.
Wait,
Oh, crap.
Hold
Hold on.
seriously? You guys should just shut up about it, okay? First of all, just shut up about it. Don't talk about it. Don't come to me and tell me, oh, I thought you were on a weight loss journey. Why are you eating that? Like, don't Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Okay?
Okay.
Anything wrong. I'm not murdering anybody. I'm not doing anything morally.
You're murdering yourself, and yes, you are doing something morally wrong, because at the beginning of the video, I showed everyone that you're actually, if you're eating in excess, it's actually haram.
I think you need to have Jason get your chin hairs because it's giving you a 5 o'clock shadow. Okay, let's carry on.
Excessive to it, it's no longer halal. It's haram. It's in the Quran. Like, at least I read the Quran, Chantal. At least I read it. Like, maybe you should eat. Maybe before you said you were Muslim, maybe you should have actually read the book and actually knew what the faith was about before you said you were something that you're not, just for a piece of ass. I don't know.
Wrong. If I trigger you when you have an eating disorder, don't watch me then. Don't watch me.
You've never seen a Twinkie? They're pretty damn good. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's not something, well, they're not that good, okay. It's something, at least for me, I'll speak for myself, that you want once every 20 years.
People do have a right to eat what they want to eat, but when you say you're in a weight loss journey and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and then you expect everyone to shut up about it because you feel guilty yourself.
The oatmeal pies,
and
yes.
you're too unself-aware to realize that this guilt and this anger, this secondary emotion, anger, and you're showing it to your audience. Just because you feel that guilt doesn't mean that other people would feel that guilt with you. Instead, they're just like, what the fuck?
As much as skinny people, and I'm sick of being demonized for being fat.
You're not demonized for being fat. You're demonized because you lie to your audience and pretend you're doing shit when you're not. You don't even take your faith seriously.
Nope.
And then you expect everyone to believe that you're something, and you don't even show that you're actually doing what you said you would do.
And eating what I want. Anyone who's overweight knows how many times.
Well, I don't like Shanny, but I hope she'll be okay after this. She seems really emotionally invested in Chantal, and she takes all of this very personally. Like, Foodie Beauty should be skinny if she cared about Shanny. I think that's what Shanny thinks.
Sorrow, you know, I hate that. So I get pissed about it. I get pissy about it. Like, I'm feeling this way. I'm pissy.
Can you feel a certain type of way about going to the dentist?
No, I don't start a diet and then stuff Oreos in my mouth. Anyway, it says to be continued. I think that's enough for tonight. I'm having a headache.
You. Okay, me too. Me too.
That was enough of the Chantal bullshit for tonight, guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to do the alien thing. I need to take breaks from her.
Yeah, do the alien thing.
It's just...
You're going to be okay. I promise. You're going to be okay.
Whatever. It is what it is. All
right, let's go, Shanny. Let's go. I really need to
thank you for everyone attending me tonight. I'm sorry, I'm just frustrated at her.
Did we all attend Shanny? Wow.
I wanted to show a years ago video to show that she literally has been doing this to years for people. You know, it's the same with the cat situation. You know, she doesn't like how people say her cat needs to be spayed. She doesn't like it. So instead, she goes off on her audience members instead of being like, yeah, maybe I should do that with my cat. Maybe I should take my cat seriously instead of making her suffer. But she's gonna make that cat suffer for spite.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
She's
she
evil.
shows a lot of signs of NPD too. Anyway, peace and Maranatha, guys. Stay cool. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the well wishes and everything, and being kind, and you know, we're gonna do this again, but tomorrow I'm doing the alien thing because
Okay, if we don't leave this, 20 minutes later, she's going to be repeating the same thing over and over and over again. Tomorrow, she's doing the alien thing. She needs a break from Chantal. It's too much. I don't even know how she's still awake at this point. I have to be honest. She did a lot of whatever it is that she was doing. She did. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Peace and coochies. I don't know. I don't want to say peace and maranatha. Peace and coochies and sparkling water. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Thank you to everybody for hanging out, and I will see you in the morning sometime. If there's any good gossip to go over. Anyways, thank you guys, and I will see you so soon. Thank you guys for the gifting the memberships and for the super chats, and welcome to everybody who's new. We love having new faces around here. Welcome to the family. See you guys in the morning. Bye, everybody.